Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to predict the Seattle Seahawks record. If you haven't seen already, as always, I keep doing that. Link up here to the playlist, all the other teams. We've done the Niners, the Rams, and the Cardinals so far, so we'll finish off the NFC West today with the Seattle Seahawks. As you can see by the things we've already predicted, they're 2-4 right now. We'll see how they do throughout once we predict the rest. Some notable additions they had are Sam Darnold and Cooper Kupp bulking up their offense. I don't think that's going to go well for them, though. Again, if you watch any of my other videos, you know, huge Sam Darnold hater. Now, doing Sam Darnold's team, you'll see how I feel about them. I think Cooper Kupp and JSN will be a good receiver duo, and we'll be able to get this team a good amount of wins. But I don't think Sam Darnold's going to do too much for them and not sneak them into the playoffs. So starting off, week 1, as you can see, lose to the Niners. I have them losing. That's week 1, Sam Darnold, Cooper Kupp. It's the first game with a new team. Niners, they've got a good offense. I think they come into Seattle and beat the Seahawks week 1. Week 2, against the Steelers. I don't think the Steelers are going to be good this season. Seahawks take that week 2. Week 3, Saints. Going to be tough for the Saints to get any wins this season. Seahawks beat them week 2, week 3. Week 4, Cardinals play the Seahawks. Cardinals win at home. Check out the Cardinals video. I go more in depth into the Cardinals. I think Kyler will be able to rack them a few wins this season. I think they get a win versus them in the first time. I think they're going to split the series, as you can see down below. Seahawks beating the Cardinals in week 10. But first one, Cardinals are at home. I have them taking that one. Week 5 versus the Buccaneers. I have them losing this one to the Bucs. I think the Bucs can be a hella good team this year with that great offense, with the second-year Bucky Irving, the new receiver they drafted, Mike Evans still putting up great numbers at his age, and Chris Godwin coming into a healthy season. I think that offense is going to be electric, and they're going to be a tough team to stop, especially with how they played against the Eagles almost every year. Week 6, Jags for Seahawks. Have the Seahawks winning this one. They're able to get it past against the young Jags. I like how the Jags are going so far. I do think it's going to take a couple more years, maybe next year, for them to really get all their pieces together and get their team working. Because they have a good team, but they also have a very young team with obviously additions. T-Law is still young. BTJ and Travis Hunter, obviously second year and rookie year. We'll see how they progress. Obviously, we'll get to them once we do that video. Next, Texans, Seahawks. Texans coming off the bye week. I have them winning that away. Texans, I think CJ bounces back this year off his sophomore slump. Be able to beat the Seahawks. Seahawks, they might have a good offense this year. Again, I don't trust Sam Darnold enough to pick most wins against them. Next, they have the bye week, week 8, going up week 9, play the Commanders. I have them losing that one. We've seen JD5. He's electric. That Commanders team may get better this year. Obviously, I did Laramie Tunsil in free agency, bulking up that O-line. I haven't beaten the Seahawks there. We go to week 10. Haven't beaten the Cardinals at home, splitting that series, and losing to the Rams week 11. Then week 12, heading to Tennessee to play the Titans. They win that game. Get one against Cam Ward. Oh, there we go. Get one against Cam Ward. Be able to beat them. Then Seahawks vs Vikings. Darnold revenge game. I haven't actually taken that one. Vikings have a good team. We got to see how JJ does this year. Obviously, he's only played in the preseason. So that team's really up for grabs to see how good they'll be. I think they'll be all right. We got to see when we do their record, obviously. But I have Seahawks taking this one at home versus the Vikings. And week 14, play the Falcons. I have the Falcons winning this one against the Seahawks. Falcons getting better. What's his name? Bijan only getting better. Penix coming into his second year after showing good promise the last couple weeks. Next, week 15, Colts, Seahawks. Seahawks take this win. Colts still figuring out their quarterback scenario and the rest of their team in general, honestly. Seahawks able to take this one against the Colts. Going up week 16, lose to the Rams away from home, get swept by them. Rams have a good team. I think they have like the right pieces just to beat the Seahawks. Even Cup coming in for some revenge. I don't think they're gonna do much. Rams sweep them. Then week 17. This game is really, can they get into a winning record or a losing record? I have them going to a losing record, losing to the Cardinals, and obviously next week beating the Niners, which ends them off at 8-9. Now I could see them getting 9-8, maybe 10-7, but at this point and what I've seen Sam Darnold do, especially at the end of last year, I have them taking a slight decline this year. They finished 10-7 last year, winning 2 less games. Obviously, I think Geno was a good quarterback, and losing DK and Tyler was a lot, even if they did add Cup. But I think they're going to decline. As you can see, 1-8 versus winning teams, which is wild. I don't really think they can beat too good of teams. And then 4-4 at home, 4-5 away. And that's how I think the Seahawks are going to do this season. Next, we just finished this division. Now we're going to move on to the AFC. Hitting the AFC West. We're going to have the Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders. Probably going to start with the Raiders started off. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.